Shout outs to my citizens of Jomalia. We got another question. Today, Joe Barrett asks, something on my mind is, when will be a time when shaking hands and greeting people will become normally situated again?
Never.
Even with a common cold, we've still been around each other. At some point, there's gonna be a time where it's going to be common enough part of the society, right?
As a doctor, May 15th. You'd be fine.
Because I feel it's weird.
Resume all activities on May 15th.
Yes. It's weird because we're so used to coming into the office,
and
hugging, shaking hands, something, right? And it's just so weird now that we don't do that anymore.
Yeah. But I saw articles where it was like doctors like, yo, I don't think it's, they didn't say yo, but
I wish.
they were like,
They said, yo, they said, dog, I think you shouldn't be doing this.
they were like, they don't ever really see it going back to normal.
Really? So do you think we're gonna bow like Japanese people?
I don't think so, because it's like Americans are dumb and we're gonna
forget real quick.
I don't bow down for anyone, dude.
I do.
Yeah.
But then if you saw what happened, like whenever we had any pandemics before, we're still hugging now, you know? It maybe take a
Yeah,
while.
the Spanish flu was crazy here, but people didn't stop shaking hands and hugging and stuff.
It takes about like 2 years for life to go back.
I mean, remember after 9/11, those flags fucking everywhere, and then everyone put their flags away.
Takes about 2 years.
Yeah.
What's crazy is how they're like separating you guys at the grocery stores and like letting certain amount of people in at a time.
Yeah.
Because then I remember how Costco used to be when it was just a regular Sunday before quarantine.
Yeah.
And it was everyone jam packed together. Like you're walking and you can't even like get through because
It's like Disneyland right now?
Yeah. Oh no, before.
Oh, is it better now?
No. You're just saying there's lines and they separate you, like Disneyland.
Oh, I mean in terms of how far they let you in. Yeah. They, like,
Well, and fun. Is it as fun as Disneyland?
it's
Hey,
funner. 'cause
back
you get-
down.
Oh,
The
wow.
lines move faster, I heard,
down.
at the grocery store.
Well, I mean, Disneyland is really
It does
popular.
move pretty quick though, because I was in a big ass line at Home Depot and I'm like, I'm gonna be here forever. And then it was just like, bam, it went real quick. It's just the distance makes it look huge.
Yeah.
Because it's like everyone's 6 foot, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what the question was. Oh, for everyone to go back.
Yeah, the question is really like, when do we think it's gonna be normal? Even if, okay, so we're scheduled May 15 that it's the quarantine is gonna be lifted, right?
Yeah.
Even if it was lifted, I think people won't really get,
silent.
yeah, it's still scary.
Yeah. Have you guys been out and about, like,
not
during
allowed
this?
to.
we're here. We've been
No. So, have you done stuff like you go to the post office or you have to go to, and then like everyone's just wearing a mask and like they hand you shit
Yeah,
and you're
it's
just
so
like,
different than,
don't
like,
hand
even
me
3
shit.
weeks
Like
ago.
it just
Yeah.
feels so weird.
After all this, I'm only dapping up like close family and friends.
Yeah.
If you're just a whatever or you're a fan, you're getting a knuckle touch.
Oh, you're still
Well,
touching?
I mean, like,
Maybe.
what about hookups?
You should ask them too. Be like, hey, are you my family member? Are you a cousin or some shit? And like, no, I'm a fan. You're like,
You wouldn't know if they're a family member.
nah, I got a lot of family.
I got a hookup that he's like pretty chill, like he won't hook up with anyone else. So I think that
That's
like
nice. That's the.
yeah.
That's nice.
He also gave me a cool piece of jewelry too
Oh,
to like
cool.
confirm that.
symbolize that he won't do that.
That's nice. You have a quarantine hookup.
yeah. It's
You
sick.
want one?
From him.
Yeah, he's taken.
You're a beautiful man.
I want a diamond on my ring too.
A diamond on your ring?
You don't even have a ring.
I know. That's why. Because I don't have a hookup. I don't have a quarantine
You don't
hookup.
want a ring?
It's a symbol.
You have many citizens though.
That's true. But
I don't know. I feel like with the hookup culture, it's like, you know, usually you ask like, oh, are you clean? And stuff like that. Now it's like, have you been quarantined?
right?
You really asked that? Like, how do you
have-
ask that? I was never part of the hookup.
Well, because if
culture.
the girl is dumb and same way with the guy, if they think that's rude, they're fucking an idiot.
Well, how
Yeah,
do you
they are an
ask?
idiot. Like, you just get your fucking blood work and all that, and you email them your PDF.
No.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Why not?
No,
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm not judging you.
No, I just
really
asked.
don't know what to
I just
do.
asked because then if they lie about it and like they've had stuff, it's on record, and you get something, you get tested. So this is all the legal things. But if they lie about having something, that you can sue them.
So you just
But
ask
how would
them,
they
but
know
you
that
don't
they
have to
lied
prove
about
anything.
it? They might have not known.
Well, then that's yeah. I mean, that's at least if she didn't know, that's
I
not
don't
her
know.
fault. But, like,
I mean, it's as easy as checking ID, right?
no, you literally just asked, like, hey,
You check their IDs?
No, but if I had to. If someone looked questionable.
I would. As an influencer, I'd be checking IDs for sure.
for what?
Oh,
For
like,
age.
Yeah.
Think about it, like Dan Bilzerian, well, I'm not him, but he has people signing NDAs before you even get inside his home.
That's tight.
He also is famous for checking IDs because he won't let you on the boat if you're over 21.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Over 21.
Yeah, you're not getting on the boat.
But Dan Bilzerian has his people do that before you even get to him.
But
You
before
just
in the past, he probably did it himself. When as he was working up, like from his handful of women.
And if you were 21 and today's your birthday and you're now 22,
Get off,
the
dude.
fuck off the
Too
boat.
old.
It's like, it's my birthday now.
Expired.
Swim back to shore.
Withered cucumber.
You know those MTV summer beach houses, like when we were growing up, and like they would show these summer beach houses,
yeah.
and like all these people were partying there. One time it was in San Diego, and I was 14, but you had to be 18 to 25. If you were older than 25, you weren't allowed to be there. And if you were younger than 18, you weren't allowed to be there.
Damn.
Once if you looked hella good, then they make an exception.
I'm sure.
They like checked IDs for your age, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it is MTV.
And I mean, if you're older than 25, why would you want to party with?
Yeah, you want to go to VH1.
True.
Yeah, MTV is 18 to 20. VH1 is where it's.
It's 35 to 42.
It's just
Yeah.
the thing about being turned away
I
for
wanna be
being
on
too
Lifetime
old.
Network.
True.
So the old ladies.
That's so funny. 26 is too old.
old.
Can you imagine being 26 and you're like,
old.
sorry, you're an old
Yeah,
hag.
you're old.
Oh, I'm too old for this shit. That's like runway models, right? Isn't their prime like from like 14 to like
16 to,
20 or
yeah.
some shit?
Oh, dude, that Alyssa
that
Ann
what it
Brojo chick is like 40 now.
Oh, she looks so good.
But Victoria's Secret is where those girls go to retire, basically.
Oh, that's the pasture?
Yeah.
Do they make the most or
I don't know about now. No, I think the Kardashian and that.
back in the day in the runway world when they were like making like 10, 30 million?
I don't know. Was Giselle ever
Yeah.
in Turkey? She was like the top.
Really?
I don't know anything about
Like
this
the
world.
supermodel era.
So the girls that you
Yeah.
look
They
at in
were
the
making-
magazines.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girls that you're jerking off to in those magazines, they have
the same
names.
ones?
They have names and identities.
I never really noticed their face before. So
I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, I don't know what they look like.
So what was the NBA of like modeling? Was it Victoria's Secret? Was it
No, it must have been like if
Maybe they have a first name now. Like
it's
you know
probably
them
like
by
the
their
fashion
name.
shows in
Yeah, it's fashion
like
shows.
high fashion? Like
High
you're in
fashion.
Milan. Or,
Editorials like Vogue and
Yeah.
stuff. So Victoria's Secret was always like those girls are supposedly the older and thicker models.
No!
Like, that's how it was back then. It was like they actually had a booty.
They were like so hot.
I know,
they're really
but they were considered thicker in the modeling world because in the modeling world you're basically a human coat hanger. You're supposed to be like 90 pounds and like you're like you don't have any shape, you don't have a butt, you don't have boobs, you're just
What's with
an
that?
up
I don't
and
want my
down.
clothes to look like that.
I know, but it doesn't matter.
Like all Steve City merch will not look like
It's
that.
high fashion.
It's not supposed to be sexualized either, right?
Yeah,
It's more
exactly.
like an art piece.
Yes.
So they want girls that look a little bit kind of like weird, like
Yeah.
alien-like, right? Yeah.
very, very skinny and also
I like that.
Like androgynous.
I'd rather prefer my type is tall and like super skinny over like short and thick.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like alien-like. Yeah, I like him to like not look.
Kendall
human at
Jenner
all.
looks like an alien.
Yeah.
I like how
Kendall's
she looks.
beautiful.
Yeah,
She looks like the kind of alien I want to invade Earth,
yeah.
frankly.
That's true.
Yeah, but I was reading an article because it was like I don't know if it was Tyra Banks or someone I forget, but they were basically like, yeah, after you're done with your high fashion career, like Victoria's Secret is where like you can find work still. Like
That is nuts.
yeah, right? Because those girls had like perfect bodies in my opinion, but they were considered like just more thicker because they have a butt and they have like
Cleavage.
boobs and
what
stuff that
about-
looks good in
Oh,
lingerie.
they probably went to more just traditional modeling instead of just the high fashion one.
It was print modeling,
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that Giselle Butt Chins makes more money than Tom
Butt
Brady?
chins.
Giselle Bundchen.
I get it.
She does.
Fuck it, woman
She's the
power,
breadwinner?
dude.
Yeah, she makes way the fuck more money
What
than
does
Tom
she
Brady.
do now?
She's modeling all over Brazil and all kinds of shit.
Well, I feel like more people are watching that than football.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So I get it.
Well, plus he took a lot of discounts to play with the Patriots over the years. But still, man, holy shit.
That's crazy.
That she makes that much money.
Well, maybe because football's just America and fashion's worldwide.
That's true.
But people always say old ladies can't make that much money.
Who said
Is
that?
she old?
She an old lady? She's like 40.
Ooh.
And that
Modeling at 40 is like she's a grandma in the game.
That yeah, I guess so. But same with athleticism, like same with Tom Brady.
I know.
He's 40 or whatever.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Yeah.
what do you usually buy besides like maybe their like fan merch and like some other stuff? You just watch, you know?
Yeah.
Modeling, it's all about spending money. Like, they probably have way more money in that than football. They for sure have way more money in that.
I
Yeah.
don't know, the NFL's a racket though.
Yeah, exactly. And that's because we don't know about all the fantasy football dark money out there, bro.
Well, I'm sure, but it's like
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking billion.
I'd rather spend money on her.
6
than,
billion, did you know that? $6 billion.
Dark money?
Of fantasy football that is like off the books and like.
Is that considered sport betting or is that separate?
So it's like you know how the NFL has their NFL.com and like there are Yahoo Fantasy, all these other places. Well, there's a lot of off sites where you can spend money and it's not regulated and there's
so
they don't
it's
pay
not
tax.
it's not sport betting. This is separate.
You know, it is sport betting, but it's fantasy sport betting.
So fantasy sport betting by itself, separate from Vegas, separate from just betting on the
No.
sport.
I'm talking about Vegas and stuff, but off the book shit, like like all that stuff, like the black market for fantasy is $6 billion. That's what the NFL estimates. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Dude, back to this guy's question. Speaking of Vegas, when do you think Vegas will pop back?
That's what I've been waiting for.
No, did you hear the mayor? The mayor's
No, but
an
then
idiot.
the governor's.
Yeah, but the governor's not letting him.
Yeah, but still, it's the mayor.
What?
The mayor is like basically saying, "Let us be," and she said it. She was like, "Let us be the control group." Of basically,
try it out.
and she was like,
What happened?
of like just letting people go back and see it. And
My friends showed me footage yesterday of because he does construction out there and he was recording all of it. It's a ghost town.
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
We live in a representative republic. That mayor was elected by her constituents,
In
so
Vegas.
therefore speaks for her people. And if that's what she says, then that's what they think over there.
I don't even know who our mayor
Let them be
is.
the control group.
Wait, was a lady there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I know the former mayor. Then I saw
Our mayor, Garcetti?
no of Las Vegas.
Oh.
He is he was attorney for the mob there, and he became the mayor of Las Vegas. And I saw a whole podcast with him. It's nuts, man.
Damn,
that
he's
guy's-
like that Ozark lawyer chick.
Yeah.
How quickly, when these places do open up, would you consider going there?
I'll
like
wait.
Vegas?
I'll give it like
I
2
feel like
weeks.
there's gonna be a second wave.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they talked
I'm
about it
gonna wait to
recently.
make sure if anyone's sick, but I don't want to miss out on the deals. So I might go while I'm covered up.
You know what's
and
so
I'm
bummed?
enjoying it.
It was so bummed because it was my first time using my M Life rewards. So I got the
Yeah.
credit card and like it was my first time using it. I got 2 free night stays at MGM Grand, and we booked it for our anniversary. And this was back in January. We booked it for May. And now we have to cancel it. I'm like, it was the free shit.
It was a good deal.
Do you lose it?
I don't know because this has never happened before.
When it comes to like who's gonna be the first in, I am the guy who gets drafted into war, and then like they breach a room, and like they're like blast, and like oh shit breach, and then the guy's like okay go on in, and I'm like yeah go ahead dude yeah all right. I'll go. I'm going in next. Yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I gotta tie my shoe. Hold on. That's me when it comes to Vegas. I'm gonna let a couple people go.
It's like you at the Bali water slide.
Exactly.
So there's this natural water slide, and it was like 25 foot tall, and it was super crazy. Like it looks like you're like going down a waterfall. And he had to watch like 2 local boys do it, and then me and Jess Lozano
No,
did
no.
it.
I went before you.
Oh yeah, you went after Jess Lozano.
No, I went before you. I went before you, both of you. I wanted to see the locals go down though, because the locals swore that it was safe, and I was like, okay, but is it? Have you ever seen the
Doesn't
guy?
sound like Steve would send the ladies out before
You're
himself.
double the size of him. I don't remember,
know,
but I remember him
that's-
having to watch people go down first.
That's what I was the most concerned about though, is that I'm like, yo, because these local boys are like fucking 5'6" and shit. I'm like, has anyone as big as me gone down this thing? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, that's not very confident, guys. Will you go down right now? And I'm like, sure. And so they both did, and I was like, okay. And then Nikki's like, I want to go, and I was like, I'm going before you're going. No fucking way.
Okay.
So then
I
then-
believe you.
Selfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? I wanted to have more fun than her before she got to have fun. That's all.